When I heard this team come to Greenville, particularly Coach Hark's obviously an experienced coach and an experienced player who knows a lot about the game. It was really an opportunity that I was keen to jump all over straight away. Yeah, I got interested in soccer because I'm from Manchester. It's a massive soccer city, obviously. I grew up a Manchester United fan. When I was really young, I was actually in the academy at Manchester City and Manchester United up until about 7 or 8. And then when you get to the mighty old age of 9, you have to decide which club to play for. I ended up choosing Manchester City, which was probably against what most people would have thought. I just felt more at home there. My mum and dad were really great with encouraging me to play and picking the place that was best for me, really. So I was at their academy from 9 till under 18s. So I went through the whole age group system there, made probably a dozen or so appearances for the reserve team, which is like the B team of Manchester City, when I was 18. I thought to be honest, I thought I was going to be a pro there and make my career in England. Until around probably January time of 2012, the club said they weren't going to keep me on and offer me a professional contract, which hurt a bit because that was kind of the only football and soccer I'd ever known. But the academy director at Man City kind of said to me, hey, you might want to look at going to America. I actually flew over here by myself when I was 18. Flew into Indiana, went to visit IU, was on like a U14's girls bus trip down to Kentucky, visited some schools around there, and then ended up in Tennessee. I got a Greyhound bus to Atlanta. I slept in an Atlanta Amtrak station. I had like a 24-hour layover in Amtrak station, and got the train from Atlanta to Clemson. Visited Clemson. I emailed about 100 colleges before I came over, and kind of said I was interested in looking at it. Like I said, visited a few and spoke to many others, and got onto campus at Clemson. Loved it. Had a great connection with the coaches, and kind of my heart was made up. My mind was made up there, really. So it was really a pretty unique situation to come over, and I found that college soccer experience was something that I really took to and enjoyed. It wasn't something I'd always planned in my life, but to get a degree and to continue playing full-time football was something that I was really lucky to kind of stumble upon. Being a part of that rebuild that took us from, I think, like 6 and 9 my first year to making national final my senior year, that was a really proud moment. The coaches that I had at Clemson were really big on developing me as a person as well as a player. I think my leadership skills and the way I motivate others and get the best out of myself and others, and the mental side of the game was something that I think really helped me kick on and was a great bridge between academy soccer and professional soccer, So I think the competitive edge of that and playing in front of big crowds and things was kind of set me up to do well as a pro. Then I went to the draft and got drafted by DC United in the second round. I didn't really know what the draft was about 3 years prior to that, so that was kind of interesting. I actually wasn't going to go to the draft, and my mum and dad kind of talked me into it and just said, just go for the experience. I knew a couple of my friends were going to get drafted in the first round, so I kind of went to support them, and honestly it was not a surprise, but it was I wasn't going in there with any expectations, particularly being international. Got picked up by DC, went on pre-season. Ended up getting signed there, which was brilliant. I enjoyed my kind of first taste of being a pro at DC. Unfortunately, got waived there in I think May or June 2016. International spot kind of needed to be filled to bring someone else in, and that's such is soccer in America. But went to Charlotte after that and played at Orlando City as well, and then it was just had a year out in England, went back home for a little bit, carried on playing, and I was hoping to kind of pick it back up there, but it was tough after being out of the game for a while. So when I heard this team come to Greenville, particularly Coach Hark's obviously an experienced coach and an experienced player who knows a lot about the game, it was really an opportunity that I was keen to jump all over straight away. Coming to Greenville's a little quieter, but because it's second home to me. I have a lot of friends in the area, a lot of connections here. It really feels as much of a home to me now as Manchester did. I'm Paul Clowes, number 6, and this is how I got here.